Okay. Okay, testing, testing, testing. Testing audio. Okay, let me see here. We go to filters, three band EQ. I want to bring the bass up a little bit, bring the mids down. We need to take some of that bass out. Okay, there's it with the highs peaked a little bit. So, does this sound good? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if that helps out a little bit. We'll bring the mids up quite a bit there. I don't want my voice to sound too nasally. And you can hear the radio in the background. I put the bigger muff on this thing. Okay, I'm going to do a bass cut. Let's see how that goes there. Let me take the compressor off too and see if that does anything. I don't want to start sounding too tinny, but I don't want to sound too bass heavy as well. And I don't want too much background noise coming into my stream either, because that's going to be a problem. Let's see if noise suppression, taking that off, does anything to help the or hurt the audio. Boost the gain up here just a little bit too. Yeah, you can hear more noise now. I'll take that back out. I'm gonna bump this down there quite a bit. I want the mic gain a little lower here. See if that makes it too quiet. I want it to have to work to pick up background noise. Take the highs down a little bit too. See if we hear me clicking. Yeah, you can, but it's not bad. We're not aiming for audio fill quality here. Let me see what happens if I just take the I know that took the gain down. Oh. Well, now you can hear something again. Okay, let's see how this level right here sounds right about here. I want to take just a little more of that bass out, add a little more high and a little less mid. Let's see how this does. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see if I can do a noise gate again. Let's try this. Okay, so choppy. This is the noise gate testing. We can go way down here on the audio. Okay. We'll set the closed threshold to be anything right about there. Make the open threshold right about here. That way it's not. I'm going to drive the mic a little higher here. Now it's not gating. Okay, let's see here now. Does this do a noise gate? Yes, it is apparently doing a noise gate now. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your weather forecast today. I want to bring the gate up a little more higher than negative 64 dB. Basically just trying to keep this background sound out of it. It's still not closing though. See about there. See if I can even it up there. Okay, let's try this right here. It's still picking up some of the clicks and stuff. Let me raise the open threshold a little bit more. Let's see, is this working better here? Yeah, that seems to be doing right now. I'm going to turn the mic up just a little bit more one more time. Should be noise gating pretty good still. So yeah, now it's set to close the threshold here. Let's do up to 60 negative 62 dB and see if that closes a little bit sooner. It's still getting a little background noise. Now let's try it here at negative 43 dB and see if that still lets it open while I'm talking here. I don't want there to be too much lag and latency when it opens and closes. That's the thing. It's just a balancing act. Yeah, this seems to be about right. Attack time set to 25 milliseconds. I'm going to go down to 20. See if it'll just attack it a little bit quicker here. Okay, test with attack at 20 milliseconds and pausing. Thank you for choosing. Yep, so one thing I could probably do here is bring the hold time down to 180 milliseconds so that way it doesn't hold it open too long after I stop talking. I want it to go ahead and just close as soon as I stop talking to open about as soon as feasibly possible. So that's close enough. This is perfectly usable right here. We can definitely say that this will probably do the trick here. Let me just bring the release time down here to 30 milliseconds and see if that's quick enough there. I'm going to drop the attack time down to 10 milliseconds and see if that'll help anything on the attack end of it. I'm going to also drop the release time down to 115 milliseconds. Okay, now we're at 115 milliseconds. And you know, that's the beautiful thing about software. You can always change it. I'm going to go ahead. That's pretty close. I'm going to go down to 90 milliseconds. Let's see what 90 does. Sounds like it might work a little better now. I don't want it to drop too quick, but I don't want it to drop not quick enough either. So, like I say, this is really just unfortunately kind of a balancing act. How's it doing right now? Let's see if I can do 5 milliseconds without stressing the CPU. We're starting to get up there in the CPU usage because of the processing. Yeah, and like I say, I'm gonna bump the open threshold up to negative 35 dB. I'm trying to get it to stop doing all this background noise. So it's still wanting to pick up, but that's some pretty loud background noise. I'm gonna raise it up here, the open threshold now to negative 28 dB, and we'll do close threshold. We'll raise it up to negative 53. I'm about to turn on the window unit in the background here. It's getting a little bit warm in here. Okay, is it doing there? Okay, let's see if we have any bad low audio EQ because of the low frequency of the window unit. I don't even hear the window unit. That's good. This SM7B is doing its job. I'm trying to get it to now where it doesn't open when I do like click the mouse and stuff. So I've done the close threshold up to negative 45. I'm gonna tap the mouse around on the table. Hey, it kept that cough out of there. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. Not cough. I deliberately cleared my throat. Okay, let's move it up just a little more to negative 38 dB and see. I want to see if now we got the clicks out of there. The keyboard stuff is not making noise to the computer. Now I just want to see if I can back off the mic and say something without it picking it up. All right, back here about close. Okay, I've kind of just gonna test the extremity. Now I think let's see if this will let it stay open. Now I'm still kind of skirting. Now I'm skirting the edge of it, not opening enough. I'm gonna bring it down here just a little bit. I'm at negative 17 dB. Yep. So this seems like it might be actually about right here. I'm gonna bring the overall down here. See if it'll just tune this down to where it doesn't go into the red. I don't want it to overmod badly. Okay, let's see about this. I'm boosting the mids up just a little bit here, and I'm gonna put a little extra bass in here now. Okay, let's do the highs a little bit. I'm gonna fix the voice part of it. It seems like my noise gate's working good enough. I still don't like the mids. I wish I could change the mid frequency. This is only a band E with no um sweep. I could just plug the mixer in. Noise gate. I want to bring the open threshold down just a little bit. We'll make this work right here. Yeah, this should be good. I don't see why this isn't enough for the noise gate here. What I can do is just bring the highs down a little bit and it'll be less susceptible to bringing in unwanted background noise. I just want to make sure that people can hear me when I'm talking on here and stuff. So I have decreased the low frequencies down pretty far. I don't need too much bass in my voice for a live stream. I'm gonna bring the mid up just a little bit, just a wee little bit. And I'm gonna bring the highs back just a little bit too. I want a little exaggerated clarity. I just want to make sure that my voice cuts through background noise pretty well. And the best way to do that is just bring the highs back just a little bit. I'll correction, bring them up a little bit, bring the lows down a little bit, and just make it nasally sounding pretty much. And now I'm going to bring the highs up. I just want to see what it sounds like if I just absolutely peg the highs here. Sounds horrible is what it sounds like. My meter is not my best friend right now at all. It is screaming for me to bring it down. Okay, now we're kind of down more of a normal level, and now we're starting to get a little bit of that higher end background noise from the window unit, the fan sound. Okay, I'm going to bring the highs and the mids to right here. Bring the bass up just about equal with the mids. Okay, is this sounding about right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to open radar Omega. I'm going to bring the highs down just a little more. That sounded all right, though. I think I'm happy with everything right here. I turned the compressor off as well. I don't. Here's it with the compressor on, and here's it with it turned off again. I don't really see all that big a difference. Although, admittedly, I didn't really have the compressor too open anyway. We're getting some rain down here towards our way now. Kind of I think it's gonna stay down to the south of us. I'm looking. Yeah, I just like I said, I just want to make sure that my voice, if I need to convey information quickly and efficiently, if you have me turned down or something, you can still hear me pretty good. That's the main thing. Like I say, is just making sure that you can hear me clearly, precisely. I need to start talking like a newscaster. Thank you for tuning in to channel 14 WDAV. I should start a TV. I would be the one to start a radio station here at my house. Heck, I've technically already got one. So anyhow, I'm gonna back off the mic just a little bit here. Um, yeah, I'm happy with how everything's sounding so far right now. I have no major presses to change anything. Right now, we're sounding good and looking good, and there's no reason to try to start fixing stuff that ain't broke. That's how you're gonna mess it up worse. Yep. Audio. Audio. Here, just for grin and giggles. Audio. Check, check, check. Just completely red. The meter's just absolutely obliterated right there.
Oh my gosh! This is too much craziness!
Lord have mercy. Anyhow, let's pull this back a little more here. Gonna make sure that we don't do too much to affect the modulation and stuff before we get here. Here, play. This mic has settings on it. I need to look up what the mic settings on the SM7B do. Yeah, so the adjust the frequency response of the. So okay, so it's got a flat response switch. Oh, the bass roll off. bass presence boost. Oh, cool. It says mid range frequency. Push the right switch up. You see. Let's see. Okay, this is with the presence boost on. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio, audio, audio. Yeah, this thing actually sounds pretty good with it like that. I like that. Sound half bad. Yeah, I've already got the bass roll off. It came out of the factory, the bass roll. Okay, let's see here. Both of these up. So let's see what this sounds like right here. Yeah, that's not necessary. I've got the bass boosted enough already. Yeah, I think I like this with the presence on there. I think it helps bring it out just a little more. I haven't. Yeah, the presence boost is what. That's nice. But like I say, it's pretty cool. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get off here now. Just want to test some mic stuff. Let me know what you think about the audio. This is what it'll sound like the next time I go live here.